everyone, and welcome into Post-Show Headlines. I'm Andrew Salciunas with my man John Kincade.
That's me.
We do this every single day after the show. 5 topics, 2 minutes apiece. I'm fired up right now because we did the Guess the Philly, and I pulled one out of my rear end for that one.
I had the first name and did not get the last name.
Oh, at least you got the first name, right?
Well, that's about good. Considering there's so many first names, it is the harder thing to do, I guess.
Yeah, it's sure.
Yeah, it really didn't do you much good. So 5 questions. Like, subscribe.
Please.
And we've been seeing some really good traction on this.
Thanks
so
to
we
you.
appreciate it. Keep building on that.
Yep.
And Friday, listener questions.
Yes.
So we'll have some listener questions coming together.
Always
and it
love
will
that.
once again be an interesting topic for this Friday.
Okay.
I found a grouping of questions to ask.
And he knows the question. I have no idea about the questions on Fridays.
It'll be interesting coming up for Friday because it's Father's Day weekend. There's a hint.
So we're talking about moms.
It's Father's Day. So coming up on that one. So we got 5 questions. So do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because I have 2 non-sports related questions.
Okay. Aaron Nola is not pitching for the Phillies. He's shut down again because of a stress fracture in his rib because of sneezing, supposedly.
Or coughing, we're not sure.
Sneezing or coughing. Baseball players and injuries. It's truly incredible. It's like Mike Hampton slips in the shower.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's
Remember
amazing.
Madison Bumgarner was fixing his roof and fell off?
Yeah, I mean,
Freddie Freeman slipped in the shower this year, your boy.
Bo Diaz died when the satellite dish fell
That's
on.
a little bit different than injuries.
Well, it's a permanent injury. But I mean, at that point, but
get on with it.
What's your weirdest injury you ever had?
Right there. Oh, I'm showing my nip off to the camera.
What is it?
My wife was very pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
7 months pregnant. Remember, Coop was 6 weeks early. So
okay.
we were at the end. She had worked that day. She's a nurse, so she was on her feet. She was exhausted. So for the first and only time ever in our multiple years together, honey, I got an idea. How about I bring dinner to bed for you? Okay. I got her a nice tray.
Sure.
I said, I'll bring it up to you.
Sounds very exciting.
So, pasta.
Right.
So remember, we had these steps in our Manioc house that were like this hot. They're really steep steps.
Okay.
She had a slipper on the step that's never there. I slipped on it, fell on top of the plate. The plate shattered.
Oh my God!
Did you not know this?
And you shivved yourself?
Wait, did you not know this?
No, I didn't know this.
I stood up, and there was a piece of plate sticking out of me.
Oh my gosh, he shivved himself.
And then all of a sudden, it just went.
It's like an episode of Oz.
And Christy goes, Andrew, are you okay? Because she heard the crash.
Uh-huh.
Then she heard the ding-a-ling-a-ling, the piece that then fell out of me.
Oh.
And I said, and I quote, because I was like, I just gashed myself.
Oh my gosh.
And she goes, what are you talking about? Gash yourself. I was like, there was a plate in me. And she comes,
oh my gosh.
I'm bleeding.
Oh, that's terrible.
So she rushes me, she drives me to the hospital.
Oh God.
And guess what? We walk in together. Oh, ma'am, are you okay? Because she's doing the belly walk. She goes, no, for him.
Oh my gosh. Did they have to question?
They did.
I would think they would.
They said, sir, are you safe at your house? And I said, what do you mean? And then I understood what they were saying. I said, yes. They were wondering, because she was very pregnant.
Right.
Is there something going on that she would have done something to you like that?
Right.
And I was like, no, freak accident. I slipped and fell. Yeah, so that's my craziest injury.
Oh my gosh, that is a terrible injury.
I could see the white stuff in there. And
that is horrifying.
Yeah, that was 2 months or less than 2 months before my son was born.
Oh, if I can't even get a stomach out on this one. Okay, I got a question for you. This is going to sound terrible, and no offense to Nick Castellanos, but I don't care at all that last night he had his 231st consecutive game played.
Oh, yeah, you put that in the email. I forgot to bring that up.
But I really don't think that it means nothing to me. A 231 game played streak doesn't mean anything to me. It's a personal streak, but I don't understand what the personal great thing about it is. What's the true benefit? Because I don't think playing 231 games in a row or over a 162 playing every game, I don't think it's some badge of honor. I don't think it's a benefit. I don't think it's a benefit to the team. I think a day off is good.
Sure. I will applaud a guy for being available and ready to go every single day, which he has been.
Well, I'll applaud you for wanting to do it.
Yeah.
But it's not necessary. I think the Cal Ripken streak.
Yeah, that's
you and I have never discussed.
That's never going to be broke.
I think it's the most selfish pursuit in sports we've ever seen.
Wow.
Him and that streak was the most selfish pursuit.
So you'd rather Joel Embiid, who doesn't play?
No, it's just that was the most selfish pursuit ever. He was hobbled around, played through injuries where he was hurting his team.
Yeah.
But he had to have that streak. Gotta have the streak. It was all about himself. That's not team. That's not team.
I celebrate it. I don't care about 231. Like if we're talking 2000,
that's what it is.
If we're talking 2000, sure, 231. Like,
yeah, but
whatever.
you can't get to 2000 unless you keep doing that.
Right, but I'm not going to start celebrating.
Nick Castellanos is 231.
Yeah, I just celebrate him for being a consistently good ball player for the Phillies. Like,
by the way,
that's what I care about.
I mean, right now he's just 119 behind Pete Rose, the 350.
Right. Yeah, he's not far off.
Crazy.
Now that would be something that when they show it on the screen.
But does it mean anything to you?
Hey, he's a consistent staple in your lineup, middle of the order. It's actually better for the team when he's in the lineup than when he's not.
No, I think it's better to have a day off and to rest.
You have built-in days off and
all
all-star breaks. All right, what else?
All right, Leslie. The Eagles are selling single game tickets tomorrow.
Yes.
As a consumer, when single game tickets are available, do you go to the team that sells them, or do you instinctively just go right to the secondary market?
No, I would go to the team for this. I just know they're going to be gone in a minute. So it's not even kind of worth my time.
But do you ever look at the team for like in the Phillies?
I always go team first.
You go team first.
Because sometimes you will actually find them less expensive on the team's website.
I go to secondary market first because the selection's better. Always better. The selection.
Yeah, but you know me, I like sitting up top. I like doing standing room tickets. Like I'm not looking to sit behind home plate. Like that was a once in a lifetime thing for me and my dad. But I get what you're saying. Like you could find cheaper options. But here you go. Here's an example. NLDS, the Reese Hoskins bat spot.
Right.
I got my dad and I.
You were in the
tickets
outfield
there.
for that
Yeah,
game,
we sat, and you could actually see me stand up.
Liv and I were at first base.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. Secondary market.
I think I spent $50 to $60 a pop off the Phillies website.
That's cheap.
And then remember, because the tickets went on sale before they beat the Cardinals.
They did, right.
And if they didn't beat the Cardinals, you got refunded. So I was like, well, I might as well.
Why not do them, yeah.
And the second they beat the Cardinals, those same area tickets went up to $200.
Well, there you go.
So I saved money going through the team website.
Okay.
So that's why I go team website
Well, that
first.
makes sense. Good
All
job.
right. I have 2 slice of life questions for you.
Okay, I love slices.
So after we get out of here, you're going to batting practice. Check out Phil's Cubs. I'm going home to then come back to the ballpark. I'm taking my wife and son today.
Okay.
You know how much I love being a dad and how much I love my son. I like to turn to you for certain advices or just based off your experience. What is the age for certain things where you can actually have fun? And hear me out. I love going to the ball game with my son.
Right.
But it's like 2 or 3 innings of him sitting.
Yeah.
Then it's like
walk the park and
that's like I go to Phillies games to watch the game.
Right.
So the Phillies game, it's fun for like an hour, but not for the entire experience. I'm not ready to take him to Disney World because he's going to be miserable waiting in lines because he does not like to sit and wait.
Right.
So what are like the certain benchmark ages for like sporting events, trips to Disney, car rides, longer car rides? Is there like an age?
I think for everybody, I think Disney's got to be, first of all, your kid shouldn't need to be pushed in a stroller.
Okay, fair.
So that's my rule of thumb. Portable kid.
Yeah.
If your kid can't walk themselves, don't bring them to Disney.
And I'll pick them up every once in a while.
I don't even think then.
Okay.
I think that you go to Disney when your kid is totally portable.
So 6, 5,
7, 6, 7.
All right.
When the kids
because I said to Christy 5, like that's when I would consider.
When the kid's totally portable, not when you have to carry them.
Yeah.
So to me, that's
uppy.
Yeah, carry. No. Because it's tiring.
Yeah.
You got to do that. So that's one thing. I think for a ball game, like to me, going to ball games and everything is I look at that as a little older. Like I took Liv to an Eagles game in 6th grade. And I said, okay, she's 12. I'll take her to an Eagles game.
Yeah, Eagles game's different, but
because of the crowd.
But
Phillies game, I took her to Braves games because we were the Braves radio network. She went to Braves games all the time. She could go and sit in the.
I still remember my 1st grade, like summer going into 1st grade project. We did a day in your summer vacation life project, and mine was seeing Sammy Sosa. So that was right. How old are you in kindergarten? 6?
Kindergarten, year 5.
5? So I was 5 years old, but I was always a sports nut. Like my mom told me this story recently. I forgot to tell you. I started doing ESPN shifts.
Sure.
My mom told me this past weekend, do you know that when you were 3 years old and you would come down the stairs in the beginning part of the morning, you'd ask me to put on ESPN, and I didn't even know what that meant?
See?
And I was like, really? See? So at the age of 3, I wanted to watch freaking highlights.
How about
I know not every kid is like that.
No, not every kid.
All right, so 6, 7, I got
it. No, I think 6, 7. Disney World, that is absolutely one.
Yeah.
But I think that any amusement parks.
A little bit older.
Yeah, portable.
Yeah.
No strollers.
Fair enough.
If your kid needs to be strollered, no. You're doing it for you at that point.
Yeah.
Not for them.
All right, last one.
And nap time at Disney's great. If you stay at a Disney hotel, you get there at rope drop, you do the morning, you go back, you nap, you pool time it, and then you can go back.
Yeah.
So do that.
Look at this advice.
That's always good.
All right. In a non-serious way, biggest kick in the nuts in life. Now here's
cancer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I said not in a not serious way. So yesterday, my wife and I are watching what we're eating and everything, and we're trying to get ripped for Tampa when we go down.
Sure,
so we got like Coach Carter. We got 3 months until then. So last night we wanted to treat ourselves a little bit. So Christy got like healthy chocolate.
What's healthy chocolate?
Like 92% dark chocolate. Like I
don't like dark chocolate.
John, it may have been the most disgusting.
I hate dark chocolate.
No, I like dark chocolate. Whatever this was that she bought tasted like sand. Like it was horrible. So it made me think of this topic because I'm supposed to go down the shore for Father's Day.
Okay.
It's supposed to rain.
Right.
An excited planned beach trip, and then you see the weather being bad. Is a kick in the nuts.
Terrible.
Another one. When you want leftovers, like, oh my God, I forgot I had that leftover.
See, now you're a leftover person.
I am.
And I'm not.
If I open the fridge and my wife ate it already, it pains my soul. So other than cancer, give me some kick in the nut things where it's not that serious, but it brings you down.
Uh-oh. I just looked at my app. We got a flight delay.
Oh, dude, that's the
worst one.
That is a great
answer. The worst one. Your flight is delayed. You're getting your teeth brushed at the house.
Yeah, you're ready to go to the trip.
You're getting ready to leave the trip, and your flight's on a delay, and it's 50 minutes delayed. And you're saying to yourself, "This is just they're pushing it back."
Oh, that's a great answer.
Or you're talking about weather for a beach weekend.
Yeah.
Oh boy. We're getting ready to travel. It's like a winter trip. There's a snowstorm coming in. Are we going to be able to get out?
Are you going to be able to get out? Yeah.
Are we going to be able to get out?
Or when you go to the destination, there's a cold stretch there. Like when I was in Clearwater and it was 50 degrees. It was the same temperature as it was here when I went down in March.
Jeez.
I'll give you another one. Speaking of travel, it just hit me when you mentioned it. Because what do you normally do when you go to the airport? You take an Uber. If you're in a hurry, or you go, all right, I'm going to order the Uber,
and it says 11 minutes for finding a driver.
Well, for me, I'm in South Jersey. It's usually like 20.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's like, oh, my God, by the time we get there, we're going to be a half hour late. So then you end up just driving anyway. That's the one thing with the ride share that sucks.
Or kicking the nuts. When you sit down to watch General Hospital and Adam Joseph pops up with a weather interruption on Channel 6.
Did that happen recently?
It happens. And so it might be like the nurse's ball or something.
Oh, not the nurse's ball.
Well, and then something dramatic's happening.
Oh.
and it's Adam telling you that there's a severe thunderstorm coming in.
All right.
And I'm like, we don't even live near there.
I know you're a big General Hospital fan, but that can't be worse than what happened Game 1 Pacers Thunder.
No, that was awful.
If you guys,
are you kidding me?
If you guys missed it, we played the audio, a local TV station in Indiana with 1.5 minutes left in Game 1, in which the Pacers came back and won. They cut to the promo of the upcoming 11 o'clock news. And a whole minute of the game went by.
No, they missed 3 possessions.
Yeah, they missed 3 possessions.
Crazy. In a tight game.
That's worse than your nurse's
Even
ball.
though, congratulations, GH, #1 on Hulu this week.
Oh, how about
#1 show on Hulu this week.
It's a big week for the General
Big week
Hospital
for GH.
fans.
Port Charles is rocking.
All right, well.
Have a good week.
Time for me to rock the hell out of
here.
Hey,
like, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm sorry for showing my nipple. Goodbye.
See you.
Hey guys, Andrew Salciunas from Kincade and Salciunas. Thank you for checking out all of our stuff on YouTube. Make sure you click, like, subscribe on everything that you see. And of course, you can see everything from our YouTube feed. Full shows, interviews, when John's being an idiot, which is like 15 times a day. So make sure you check out all of our stuff on YouTube. We appreciate it.